Hi, I'm Kelley Roland. I'm a group fitness instructor and a mother of two. And I'm here to tell my story about the importance of developing a probiotic regimen. This summer, I developed a case of ulcerative colitis. And that may sound really complex to you, but a lot of it really just has to do with the way that you eliminate your food. Yes, we're going to talk about poo. I went and had a colonoscopy. I was diagnosed as having a foodborne illness, and I was treated appropriately with a very, very strong broad-spectrum antibiotic and Flagyl. Unfortunately, this caused my gut flora to be destroyed. The broad-spectrum antibiotic destroyed my gut flora. I became very violently ill, and it was vomiting, diarrhea, fever, and it was really treated at the ER as kind of an extension of the foodborne illness. Having too much of a good bacteria can be a bad thing for your gut. And it reached a toxic level, and it had to exit my body some way, and it had to exit it immediately. And I had diarrhea and vomiting for a period of about 8 hours. I drove myself to the ER, and I was told this was an extension of my foodborne illness. I called my doctor when I got home, and I was encouraged to keep taking my probiotic. I was given a line, which is the #1 prescribed probiotic by gastroenterologist. I was never given an increased dosage. I followed the directions, and the truth of the matter is this product was probably maybe not viable by the time it got to the shelf in a store. And I was never told to refrigerate it. I took it as prescribed, and I did not get better for many days and weeks. Finally, I called a friend, my friend Bill, and I said, I feel like I'm dying. I am weak. I'm having to sub out my classes. I'm having to go to class at times fearful that I'm going to have to leave during class and go use the bathroom. I now had a go problem. So I was afraid to eat, afraid to drink before classes, in between classes. And as we know, your body needs fuel. And I was so afraid and so unable to predict this that I was not eating and drinking normally and regularly because I simply couldn't. There were certain fruits and vegetables that irritated this condition. He told me, he said, I can bring you something that can help you. I can bring you a very good, high-quality probiotic that can help you stop this. I took the total probiotic that he gave me that evening, and I took 2 with my morning meal, 2 with my evening meal. I was quite a bit better within 24 to 48 hours. But I was still struggling to climb back up. This process does take time. And he kept checking on me, saying, are you still taking it? Are you still taking it? And I said, yes, but I feel like, and she said, you need to call Brenda Swartz. She is the developer and owner of this probiotic regimen. And he knows her personally, I know her personally, and I called her. And she said, oh no, you have to get all of the toxic things out of your body. You have to start building and fighting this rapidly, and you need to take 3 capsules with a meal 3 times a day. So I was taking this 9 capsules a day, and within 48 hours I was a decent human being again. I was feeling well. I had a lot more energy. I wasn't having to sub out my classes. I was still a little iffy about when to eat, when to drink, and because of that issue, it was a little bit difficult to stay regular. Okay, so now I feel like I'm building my gut flora back up. I'm getting a good response from taking the probiotic, but now there are times that I'm actually, after weeks of having diarrhea, now I'm having a bit of lapse and a bit of a problem getting started again. This is where the Mega Wellness Cleanse comes in. And I took 2 before bedtime. And I actually built up to taking 6 a day, and you take them with a meal. So if you eat twice a day, you take 3 of them with a meal. If you eat 3 times a day, you take 2 with a meal. You have to first get all of the toxins out of your body. I went from getting rid of the disease organism to getting the good and bad gut flora back in balance in my colon and in my intestines. And then I had to kind of get back onto a regular bathroom schedule. At times when you get completely constipated, the TheraCleanse is your best bet. And again, you start with 2 to 3 of these capsules before bedtime. This is a very, very gentle thing to use. It is not a high power laxative that will just start off a very explosive reaction, for lack of a better word. But it was very important for me to take these products, and now I take them daily. I don't always take the TheraCleanse, but with it being the holidays and occasionally you overindulge, you have a little too much fatty stuff. I have a little bit of sensitivity to bread and dairy, and that will tend to make me stop and have trouble eliminating. So the TheraColon Cleanse is actually what helps get me started again. And then once you get started again, then you can add some of this in and drop back out of that, okay? But it's really important because our gut flora controls our immunity. It affects how we process our medications. I take bioidentical hormones. It affected my ability to exercise. It affected my mood. It affected my ability to concentrate. It affected driving my kids to school because I didn't know when I was going to have to stop and use the restroom. Okay, I couldn't drink coffee because that would make me have to go. I couldn't drink tea or caffeine. I couldn't enjoy a lot of the things that I normally enjoyed because I had this colitis issue. This is also speaking to people who have Crohn's disease, who have IBS. I had very similar symptoms to IBS, and I had both the diarrhea IBS-N and the constipation IBS-N. This product has helped practically eliminate IBS in individuals that are taking it. It is high quality. It has more living strains of the bacteria in there that you want. You refrigerate it after you open it to keep it viable and to keep it working for you. Everyone's body is different, and you have to build up to your level. It does take about a whole bottle of this for you to kind of achieve your level. And then you'll say, oh, well, I only need to take 2 of these a day. I actually now take about 3 to 4 of these a day. It's very good pricing. It's a very stable product. And if you will refrigerate it, you're going to get the life and the efficacy out of it that you need. This is the only probiotic that you can find out how many living organisms exist within the product. For every batch of probiotics, you can go online at www.bodydynamics.com and discover how many living organisms are in each batch. This was really important to me, so that I needed to share this with you. It literally saved my life. Colitis, it can be ulcerative, but it can also cause a perforation if these toxic levels exist. And this was from the disease process. And you have to rebuild your gut flora after this type of antibiotic regimen. And once I got that all cleared out, I have a lot more energy. I sleep a lot better. I've reestablished some regular bowel habits. And I wanted to share this with you. And so for those of you that will reach out to www.bodydynamics.com, you can purchase these products. And they have a whole array of wellness products. And if you will use our code UMOVE, and that is UMOVE, that will help you get a free gift, and it will give you an opportunity to use these products. This is about wellness. This is about wellness. You cannot go about your life. I was unable to go about my life in a regular fashion because of my bout with ulcerative colitis. And like I said, I wanted to share this with you. Have a great day, good wellness, and good health to you.